Hello, my name is Joshua, also known as ZiggleZagg, and welcome to my talk show that's not a podcast. Today's guest is my friend, Toast That's a Ghost.
Hey, what's up?
Um, Welcome to the show. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. This seems like the most robotic conversation ever so far.
It's just like small talk.
People, human thing. God. Do you wanna introduce yourself to us, please? Please.
Um, I'm Toast, as a lot of people know me. I'm don't know what to say. Uh, I'm gay.
Fucking gay ass.
That's like my only personality trait is being gay. Um,
Alright.
I like video games and art and writing and all kinds of other stuff, but mostly that.
Alright, you got any socials you wanna plug?
Not really.
No, not really, alright.
I'm kind of a lurker.
I get that. I get that. You're not a Chad like me who posts
No, I'm
constantly.
not a Chad. I'm an incel. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Disgusting. Uh anyway, so the gay thing. Well, since this is gonna be up on June 1st. Actually shit, my mom wants to put the chickens away. Fuck! I'll be right back. I can cut this. I can cut this.
Yep.
Right, where
I'm
was
just
I?
I don't know.
Talking about June 1st. Yeah,
Oh
anyway,
yeah.
so it's May right now. Obviously, we're doing this a bit beforehand because I don't know how well I'm going to actually edit this. And this gives me a chance to. Anyway, um, so yeah, since this is June 1st and you're a gay, is saying a gay homophobic? That's my first question.
What?
Is saying a gay homophobic? Like just then when I said
I it
like,
depends on the context, I think.
uh,
I feel like gay, no. I feel like maybe fag. That's
oh,
that's one that's
oh, definitely. And but I was calling you a gay, is what I mean. Like emphasis on the rather than
nah, I don't
just
know.
gay. Or same with like a black rather than black person, I guess.
I don't know. I guess it depends on the person.
And it kind of yeah, maybe. But no, it's June 1st, which is Pride Month. Uh, right? June is Pride Month.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So don't wanna have forgotten that.
No, it's straight Pride Month.
Straight Pride Month. I mean, there is meant to be a Straight Pride Month. Oh my god, the Straight Pride flag. Let me find it 1 second. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it looks like a very gay flag. Is what I'm saying. Here it is. Here's the straight pride flag. And my favorite thing is the people showing off the straight pride flag.
Oh
Um,
my god.
they look like they're, you know what I mean. They're
They look absolutely miserable.
yeah, they're as far apart as possible. And yeah, they do look so like miserable. And one of them's wearing the American flag, because loving your country is homophobic, especially when it's a homophobic country, right?
Oh yeah.
America,
America.
more like America, America cringe. That's better. But no, like, your school had the whole anti-gay day, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was a thing. Let me look it up real quick. I forget when it happened, but it was like uh it was oh my god, it was right before the 2016 election,
Uh,
actually.
well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It was
It was
either
bad.
the whole 2016 election was bad too, in general.
Oh yeah.
Uh, oh, and Costa Rica tomorrow. That will date this video. I mean, when we're filming, uh, Costa Rica is about to legalize gay marriage, so that's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's epic.
Yeah, pretty epic. But yeah, it seems weird to me that it's somewhere like already doesn't have it legalized. I don't know what it
Yeah.
is. It seems
It's
like
it's
the new normal to have gay marriage already legalized and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's like other stuff like in a lot of states, including where I live, there's something called the gay panic defense, um, which is pretty much like if somebody like a gay person, I don't know how to describe it, like makes advances towards someone, they can say, "Oh, I panicked and I killed them because they were, you know."
What the fuck?
I'm
Like
not even
shit.
joking. Look it up.
What the actual fuck? But
It's
what
an actual
what
thing.
happens if a man's
Same
coming on
goes.
to a girl or something and the girl shoots the man? Like, is that a perfectly okay defense? Gay panic defense. Let's take a look.
It's also works for like trans people too, which is like scary.
That's fucking crazy. They acted in a state of temporary insanity, committing assault or murder because of unwarranted same-sex sexual advances. Does that make it now okay for a woman to glass a man who's coming on to her, even?
I don't no, definitely not, but oh
But
my god.
well, that's what this says it should be. That it's okay for you to kill someone who you're not attracted to who's coming on to you. That's what I'm getting from this, which makes me think that women should now be allowed to kill men that come up, straight men that are coming on to them when they don't want it, right?
Yes, definitely.
Um,
Definitely.
but obviously, there's the defense of not all men are rapists, right? That's the only defense to that, because of course it's even in Australia too. Um,
Yeah.
what the
It's
fuck?
if you like scroll down further on like the Wikipedia page, there's actual like cases of it. And a lot of them it seems like it's in the United States, which is kind of worrying.
Oh, thankfully in the UK it's very bad. It's not a thing, and it says the fact that the victim made a sexual advance on the defendant does not of itself automatically provide the defendant with a defense of self-defense for the actions that they then take. Um, thanks, England and Wales. So yeah, but that's fucking crazy. Banned in California in 2014, Illinois, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Hawaii, Maine, Nevada in 2019. Uh, banned in 2019 in New York, New Jersey this year, and it will be effective in DC, Georgia, Minnesota, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, New Mexico, Texas, and Washington from June of 2020. So, but that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is up with that? Like, I didn't even know that was a thing until just now.
Yeah,
And
it's I didn't know until like a couple weeks ago, which is it's scary.
yeah,
Definitely.
so it'd be, it just doesn't make any sense either. Like, the fact that it's even been used as a defense and worked as well is what it makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Damn, that's just ruined the whole show now. Thinking about how fucked the whole world is. No, no,
Yeah.
we can move on from that, but we shouldn't. That should be a
Yeah.
topic
It's
that's
something like a lot of people don't know about, I feel. And it's scary to think about.
it should be known
Like
about.
like just by being yourself, you get it's scary.
You know what the correct defense is to unwanted sexual events from the same sex. Correct thing to do is say, "Sorry, mate, I'm not interested," or or not gay
Yeah,
or anything.
why would you just freak out and kill some I don't know. It's weird.
Hey, what's up? You're cute. Bang, bang, bang. Like that was shooting, by the way, not yeah. just thought I'd clarify that. Like in the context, it was obviously shooting, but well, uh, that's just fucking crazy. That's just thrown me off as well.
Yeah, the United States is
Pretty whacked up.
yeah, it is really
Uh,
really whacked up with a lot of things.
the fuck are you guys doing in America?
Honestly, I don't know. It's whack. Our president's kind of whack.
Hmm. Thanks, Obama.
At least Obama at least legalized gay marriage, which is nice.
Yeah, took long enough though.
Yeah. I think wasn't what's wait, let me look it up.
Actually, mm, I'm really not even sure when it was now. I don't. Now I'm thinking
What
it
even
wasn't
happened
even.
before
Yeah.
gay marriage was legalized? Did you
Well,
get like
you can get civil partnerships. At least you could in the UK. So I'm assuming it's the same in America. Or you go over to Canada and get married there. I know that from the Adam Sandler film, whatever it's called. Shit, what is that film now? Now I have to look up Adam Sandler with where the fireman. Um, shit, what is it? So let's see. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. Great film. They get gay married in that in Canada. Um, purely for tax reasons or whatever. It was it was a thing. Um, but no, I assume civil partnerships were a thing before.
yeah. That's
Uh,
so whack. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of stuff we can talk about because of Pride Month. We could talk about Stonewall.
what about Stonewall? What's Stonewall?
You've never heard Stonewall?
No, it was
It,
2015 in the US, by the way. I just looked it up. I've heard of
yeah.
Stonewall Jackson, but that's about it.
It was like it was like a riot.
A riot. Oh, you want to tell me about this riot?
It was trying to like no thought, brain empty. It was mostly it was like I'm trying to think of fucking words and I can't actually think of words.
No, I 100%. I can look right now. Stonewall.
It was like a riot and a bunch of LGBTQ people participated in it, and it
Yeah.
was against the police. And I think it was like they were a gay pride parade.
Um.
I need to actually brush up on my LGBTQ
See, like
history.
these are things that are never taught in school, and it should be. I know for
Yeah,
in the UK we had PSHC or whatever, which means I don't know what it means actually. Piss, sex, cum, hell, e or something. But that's where you'd be taught about wear a condom, gay people exist, uh, and that's about it. That's what you were taught. You weren't really taught very much. Oh, you'd be taught about puberty or anything and stuff, but there'd be like a week or just one day out of every year. It was the best day because it was just you wouldn't do anything the whole day, no classes. You just do PSHC where like well you'd learn how to put on a condom. You could get free condoms maybe if you were lucky. Uh,
wait,
yeah,
seriously?
they talk about sex and things.
Oh my god. All we do over here in the States is like color a penis and a vagina and That's like literally it.
Jesus, like sex education is fucked. Like,
The only thing they did was like in like elementary school before we went off into middle school, um they would like separate the boys and the girls, and they would like give us like the period. And I don't know what they did with the boys, but they gave us all like a talk about like periods and stuff like that. And we got like a little bag, and it was like, and it had like a deodorant and like a bar of soap in it.
oh,
That's like literally all we got.
and in primary school for us here, they taught you about puberty or whatever. They do some separate and some together classes with the boys and girls. Um, the boy classes were just you're gonna grow hair on your balls and it's gonna be epic. That's the main that's the boys' classes. That's all I remember from it. I remember this one video we had to watch about this boy going into seeing a girl in a swimming pool and feeling funny. That's what we get. We get taught that in the class, and then it tells us about wanting to have sexual feelings and all that. And that always felt weird to me, you know. And even
It's like it's like they've I don't know how they portray it is like I don't know,
it's also like the
like it's
creepiest thing
almost like
ever.
it's wrong.
Yeah. And like, even ignoring that, like the whole sexual desires and thing has always felt kind of weird to me.
Oh
I
yeah.
I know I always act like overly sexual in like on Discord or whatever in the server, but maybe that's just compensating, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I really didn't even know what I like. For me, I really, I mean, I didn't even know what gay was maybe until like until I had the anti-gay day happened at
Uh,
school. Because I was like, I was young. I had to have been like maybe 11, 12.
no,
And I was like, and I was like, why would somebody be so upset because of just someone's sexual? I couldn't wrap my head around it. And I mean, it was mostly in the high school where all the stuff happened. And I mean, I know now since I'm gonna be graduating.
soon, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, in like a
Mm,
year.
you stay safe then. Um, but that's just fucking crazy to me.
There's not a lot of like out kids at my school. I'm
That is
not like out
understandable by the sounds of
out.
your school. Yeah,
It's bad. A lot of kids like there's Confederate flags everywhere. People it's it's like just where I am.
you live in
It's
Ohio, right?
I live in Pennsylvania,
Same thing,
Western
same thing.
Pennsylvania, which is
It's
close.
fucking
Yes, but
same.
it's
Um,
very
fucking
but the
Confederate flags in Pennsylvania. That's just wrong.
yeah,
Like
it's like we were the Union.
that's supporting an enemy country. What's the point? I mean, I'd say it's like flying a Nazi flag, but you see that happening still. So
Yeah, I mean they actively like it's a lot of them like in the area like they'll fly like the don't tread on me flag and stuff like that. It's bad. There's no one there's I mean I know since I'm open with like my like closer friend group,
yeah,
and I know a boy. He's trans. He came out to me and a couple other kids, and I convinced him to. I wasn't pushy about it, but I told him, "Hey, if you want to, I'm sure you can talk to like the guidance counselor and your teachers, and we'll use he/him pronouns." And I was gonna try and get him a binder, which is hard because my family isn't the best,
no, I get that.
but I was gonna try, and I tried contacting our local gay straight alliance to see if you know
They could help.
they could get a binder. I got some information there, and then quarantine happened, and it's all over the place. But he was the first trans kid at my school that was actively like open,
Oh,
which
well,
was very surprising,
how
but
how
not
was
surprising at all.
no, how was he treated? I mean, yeah, not surprising that no one's come out. Um,
Oh, the treatment, like the teachers are okay.
no,
I'm pretty
was
sure all of the teachers they don't really care.
yeah,
No, I'd say like a good majority of our teachers are are very left leaning,
well, that's good. That's good. I
which
mean, like
is
the pupils. How do they are the
the
kids
kids on the other hand,
are fucking
I'd say
devils?
most of them are very right conservative, and then a lot of them are very very religious too, which I mean doesn't help. But the
Well,
thing is, they try to justify their bigotry, by their religion, and I just it's not the best environment
no.
for anyone. It's very toxic.
Actually, I've got a question about transness and stuff. Sorry. So somebody born female who identifies as male, are they a trans man or do you call them a trans woman? Like, I'm,
So if they're born like assigned female at birth
yeah,
and they want to they feel like a man,
yeah.
they would be a trans man even if they
All right.
haven't started
Oh,
transition, cuz
yeah,
a lot of people I feel like a lot probably in like homes like mine or other kids in this type of environment, they're probably very very
not in a good position to come out or
they
anything.
can't know, and
Yeah,
it's very dangerous too,
yeah.
very 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 dangerous,
It just
which
seems
sucks.
really sad as well. But no, I was just wondering on the correct terminology. Obviously, I'll try and use the correct pronouns. If I slip up and forget, I'll correct myself. I'll catch
Oh
myself and
yeah, I know a
apologize.
lot of people
Um,
beat themselves up over it, but as long
yeah,
as like I feel if someone's not like doing it in like a hurtful derogatory way,
malicious. Okay.
because I usually what I do is I unless I know if someone's like they're they're cis or not, I use they them.
Oh yeah, no, I get that. I get that. But like 4 years ago, I was fucking awful. I would have identified as alt right, and
Yeah,
I'm sorry
same
to
with
a lot
me.
of people. You know, um, I would have been transphobic, homophobic, and everything. And generally, the thing that made me kind of stop with that was around 2017. I was with this girl, and she was like, I quite like being with you because I feel I can be racist around you, and that's okay. And that kind of just seemed weird to me. I was like, I've never really considered myself a racist, but if I present myself as a racist, there's something wrong. And I'd be anti-immigration or anything, which is crazy because I wasn't even born in this country. I'm not like send all immigrants back, but only let those come in legally and all that kind of shit. But no, like the thing that got me out was having sex genuinely. Like I'm no fucking incel. Like being all right is genuinely an incel ideology. It's crazy how losing my virginity made me realize and stop being so wacky and homophobic, transphobic, whatever. And I was pretty homophobic, transphobic, whatever back in the day, and well, I've grown, not now anymore, and obviously I've still got like it's brainwashing, like all the shit that
It
was on YouTube,
definitely
like
is.
PragerU and everything. Especially at such a young age, it like target those young outcast kids, and it was well speaking to actually it wasn't even the sex thing, like um following after breaking up with that whore, she was not a good woman. I'm just saying. Uh, but no, I met some friends, and there was a couple of lesbians in the group. There were two twins, and they were both lesbians, which was like they were identical twins. I forgot their names now, but they were really nice. And that whole group kind of made me just a nicer person, you know. Like, but even now, I still sometimes think some not nice things, and I always catch myself when it happens, and I find myself thinking, I'm like, that's just wrong. I know
Yeah.
it's wrong, but it's been ingrained from watching all those videos of libtards getting owned or whatever, you know.
Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, feminazi cringe compilations.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely damaging. Like even like my family is extremely conservative with their views, and some of the stuff like rubbed off on me.
No.
And I'm glad that I'm able to like distance myself from it because it's it's honestly it just consumes you.
No. Like fucking in 2015, I'd call my brother a libtard and things, and just to trigger him. And I thought it was hilarious at the time, and it was fun. But I know I cringe now, obviously.
Oh my god.
But but
Libtard.
he is a fucking libtard though. God. But when it comes to voting and things, so I did vote for Labour in the last election, so you can call me a libtard. Um, but I also live in a very conservative area, which might be why none of this was really taught in school to me. Being gay and all that. Like the fact that gay people exist was never really taught in school to me, or transgenderedness or anything. Like,
Yeah, I feel like there'd be a lot of like more like trans and gay people if they just, you know, taught it. It's
well,
now we're like living in a time where a lot of people don't know
yeah.
and they sort of just like they try to
Be normal, or well, normal
yeah.
in quotes. Obviously, I can't really show the, but straight or whatever, they'd stay closeted. I don't think there'd be more gay or trans people, but there'd be more. There'd be the same amount, just more of them would actually be out,
Yeah.
because they feel comfortable and they know that what they're feeling is normal and okay to feel and is a thing, you know. Like, for basically as long as I can remember, I've wanted to be a little girl and everything. Well, not a little girl. I don't want to be a 9-year-old girl anymore. I want to be a fucking sexy anime girl with huge tits now. But also at the same time, I don't want to transition, and I'm not sure if I am or not, or if I'm just me, or if these are
Ooh.
normal things for cis men to think. To think, hey, I really want a fucking huge pair of tits. You know, if that's just a normal thing to think. Like, I don't want to transition or anything, but I think I wish I was born a girl instead, you know?
Yeah, I mean, for
But
me it's kind of like if I woke up tomorrow morning and I was a man, I don't think I'd be bothered at all.
no, if that happened to me, I'd waste the whole day being a woman, exploring that. Like, okay, men are degenerates when it comes to thinking of themselves as a woman. Um, which actually also makes me have a thought. Like, do you think you could clone yourself as the opposite gender or sex even? Like, I think it could be possible, you know, because you just take out your DNA, especially well if you're a man, because you need the. I don't think someone born female would be able to would have that. They don't have that Y chromosome to
Yeah.
be able to use to just delete that. Like if you just replace your X chromosome or whatever with the Y with the X even, flip them over. You get that double X and you use that to clone yourself. Do you think that would be female, or am I asking the wrong kind of person? You know, um,
I don't
like
know. I think it possibly,
maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, I have not really explored
When it
genetics
comes to
enough.
science, I'm just like,
Yeah,
my brain is like empty, fried.
like I've looked at biology and I know how to clone someone or whatever, or how they clone things. But I'm not, and well, we can sort of we're getting better at editing DNA. So maybe one day in the future we can make a female clone of ourselves, or at least the men can, because women don't have that Y chromosome, so they can't clone themselves
That
as male as
actually
female.
reminds me of something.
What?
There's like this thing for lesbian couples. What they can do is they can have a baby from bone marrow
Oh,
because of the stem cells,
yeah.
which honestly,
And is it related to
that's
just one of them or both of them?
I have no idea. I hear a lot of people talk about stuff and then
Uh,
I'm just like, "Whoa."
yeah, like see, I didn't know that either. I'm learning loads today. um, sorry, I'm gonna backpedal a second to talk about religion. You were saying about how like a lot of people are religious with you where you live, and they use that as an excuse to be homophobic, whatever, transphobic, and all that. But like that just doesn't make any sense to me because I'm also quite religious. I believe in God and all that, but God also says, "Hey, don't be a dick." Well, that's kind of the whole thing, you know. And I've gone
I
blank already.
I feel like the reason why they use their religion is because I have a feel. I'm trying to like word it in a way that
Hmm.
like makes coherent sense.
Uh,
I feel like a lot of them just don't are kind of they just don't they just don't know.
yeah, but no, I think if it's actually taught in schools as a normal thing, um,
They see it as something that might like I don't know. I think it kind of scares them too because it's not really it's not really talked about.
and
It's
it's
sort of
something different too, you know.
yeah.
Um,
And a lot of them say like around here that, you know, marriage should be between a man and a woman and stuff like that.
yeah,
Which I mean, yeah, it can be, but I mean, there's been a lot of people throughout history that haven't really fit into that status quo that we have.
no, I
Like,
get that. But even in the Christian world, in the past several thousand years or whatever, 1,000, 2,000 years, there have been gay Christians, and that's been an okay thing. Like even our Catholic king, who we all hated for being a Catholic, uh, we say James the First could have been bisexual, or possibly maybe not entirely gay. Like he still loved his wife, so quite openly loved his wife. So maybe he was bisexual rather than gay. Like a lot of people say, like with rulers, they're 100% gay or 100% straight. Like, but sexuality and gender and everything isn't all binary.
yeah, that's how I feel about it. I feel like a lot of people just I know for me in particularly, I've tried really, really, really hard, and even now like I tried really hard to fit into that gender role of a woman,
Mm,
and it was hard for me because part of me was like, it just doesn't fit. Because I mean, it just it feels like suffocating in
yeah.
a way.
No, I get what you mean. Like, um, when it comes to me and how I present myself, I like to be real manly, but also flip flop between. also being really feminine. Like, I'm not saying it's a woman's thing, but I love cooking, and I've been told that that's a woman's thing. That's what I was told growing up, and I've enjoyed it, and I've always loved cooking. Um, Same with like wearing makeup and everything. I always used to get into my mum's makeup when I was younger and put it on, her lipstick and eyeliner and stuff, and I'd look like a clown because I don't know how to do makeup because I was 8 years old and all that. But we talk about everything as being either yes or no. So back to the James the First thing, I don't think he would have been 100% gay because I'm pretty sure it's shown that he loved his wife a lot. Like, I'm pretty sure they had more than one kid with her. So, and if I was a gay man, I wouldn't particularly be too into having sex with women. You know.
Yeah,
So, um, I do think maybe he was at least a bit gay. It's
I
possible.
think everyone's maybe a little bit gay. There's always that one person that's I have a friend and they used to be extremely they're even now they're extremely religious. They believe in God, stuff like that. Go to church every Sunday, pray before bed. And they used to be extremely homophobic and transphobic until they started developing a crush on someone of the same sex as them.
Hmm.
And they were, I think, one of the first. Um, they were one of the first people I've ever came out to. And honestly, I think I feel like sexuality itself is just something that's like sort of on a spectrum,
Yeah.
just like gender.
Yeah. No,
It,
it's 100% not binary. Yeah.
I feel like maybe most everyone maybe in the world has ever like had maybe strong feelings towards someone of the same sex maybe.
For me, it's Polnareff. 100%. Like,
He
Jesus,
does have big titties though.
Exactly. That's 100% it. He's got them fat titties.
I know like with me, I used to be I always knew I had feelings for women in particular. Like I've always like there's always been a lot of women around me, like my mom,
Mm,
my nan, not a lot of like male figures,
mm,
especially when I was growing up, besides like my stepfather and my grandpa. But I was mostly raised primarily by women. And then, I mean, I remember like growing up, like really young, maybe first grade, second grade, I started developing, like, I would wonder why. I mean, there would always be attraction to like boys in my class, but it wasn't as strong as like an attraction towards like a girl.
mm.
And I never knew like what that feeling was until I started learning more about the LGBTQ community, and then I realized, well, I'm most definitely gay.
Yeah. Shit.
I mean, even now, like I've always had strong feelings towards women.
Yeah. Well, for me, I think I don't know if I could ever have sex with a man, but I could date a man, kiss a man. I've kissed plenty of men. Like, the amount of men and women I've kissed is 100 is equal. Um, 1 second, let me just count. Boy, boy, uh, boy, girl, girl, girl. Shit, I think it's more boys I've kissed than girls, actually. Um, but I don't really consider myself gay or bisexual or anything. Um, I don't know if I consider myself straight. I consider myself, I'm just Josh.
That's
Same thing with gender. I'm just happy being me. Like maybe I'll identify as male if somebody asks me, but at the same
that's
time, I want to just do whatever I want to do.
that's how I feel too. Like I'm just doing whatever makes like me happy.
Yeah,
Like when it comes to presenting a certain way and
yeah.
dating and loving who I want to. And I feel like that's really what comes down to it, just doing what makes you happy.
Hmm.
And I feel
Obviously,
like a
sorry.
no, no,
Continue.
you're good.
No. You can continue.
I was just gonna go on a ramble about
I was going to say, obviously, if it's like bullying someone that makes me happy, that's not what I'm going to do. When it comes to identifying and expression,
oh
I'll do
yeah,
what makes me
definitely.
happy.
As long as it's
Um,
not hurting anybody. I mean, you
yeah,
should always do what makes you happy. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. I feel like a lot of people nowadays just they try to do what makes everyone else happy and not themselves. I know that was like with me,
yeah,
and I'm still struggling with it because I mean I've tried outing myself to my parents before, and they just I'm gonna have to wait until I get out,
yeah,
and then I can finally do what I want to do.
yeah. Well, what's most important is that you're safe. Um,
Yeah, I definitely do not want to be hate crimed.
yeah. I'll encourage someone to come out most days of the week. Like, yeah, 100%. If you're in a situation where you'll be safe to come out, but if you've got incredibly homophobic parents or living with incredibly homophobic, transphobic, whatever people, maybe try and wait until you're out that situation. Like your safety is more important, maybe. Like shit, how you identify that's important. Come out to people who you trust and who you feel safe with. Um, I don't want to. This maybe sounds incredibly homophobic to say don't come out if you're not in a position to, but like the
Oh
amount of
no, I a lot of people say that I like because I mean it's always like your safety first. I know with me, I've had surprisingly not like a large amount, but I've had like women interested in me before, but I've always been so afraid to date them because I don't want.
okay, we're back. So we were talking about coming out and being safe and everything. Yeah. So,
Hmm.
well, obviously, if you're not safe from yourself and coming out will make you safer, do that as well because, suicide rates amongst closeted individuals is crazy high compared to out. And so, obviously, like, but yeah, safety of yourself is always the most important. We had like a rhythm going, we were on fire. But now I'm stuttering because I've forgotten everything already. Um,
Yeah, definitely. You always have to be careful.
mm, and but obviously, like those situations shouldn't exist where you'd be safer in the closet than out.
I mean,
It's
yeah, you'd assume that like it's like 2020.
yeah, like come on, guys, it's the current year. Um, but also like I'm not sure if this is a thing, but are not like gay charities or anything that will look after people that are unsafe coming out and stuff, like women's shelters, but for gay people.
I I honestly don't know.
If not,
Um,
that should be a thing.
maybe the YMCA, maybe?
Actually, yeah, no, I'm sure the YMCA would.
Yeah, definitely. And probably like the Gay Straight Alliance.
Yeah. Um. Sorry, I need to turn on my light. It's getting darker now. There we are. I'm gonna close my curtain real quick. Though I can just stay on the call. It's gonna be a bit loud. There we are. Ah shit! I should have gone to the toilet whilst you were gone. But I'm an idiot. But right? That sort of that can all be cut out. But no, well, so obviously you live in quite a homophobic.
Well, yeah, it definitely.
Do you have any stories of that you'd be willing to share?
Not really, because I'm kind of like I'm lurking. I'm under the radar. The only people who really know about like my sexuality is like maybe my closer friends.
Yeah.
And really there's not a lot of out people at my school. Like I said, there might be maybe one or two, which is not a lot. And they get I know there's like a gay kid
Yeah.
in my grade, and what some of the boys say is just hurtful. It's like it just helps like make people like believe the stereotype that like gay men are I can't even fucking speak.
Predatory.
Predatory. Yeah,
Yeah.
predatory. And it just I think it's awful.
Hmm. But no, it's fucking crazy.
But he's out and he's happy, but
Well,
it's
if he's happy, that's what's important too, you know.
he he ignores them, which is I don't
Good.
if I was out, I think it would just push me over the edge
Yeah.
cuz it's just an awful feeling.
If it's something that you can ignore, you know that they're idiots and it's them who's wrong, and that's a good thing. And come out and be safe. But yeah. But no, I remember this one time a couple of years ago. I was working with this guy, and I think he's also one of the reasons why I'm so turned off by like alt-rightedness and stuff. But like didn't. He was saying that there was a gay couple who has a kid at his son's school, and he thinks that like gay couples shouldn't be able to adopt because he doesn't know how to explain it to his kid or anything, and he thinks it would turn his kids gay or his son gay. Now this man is a gambling addict who barely goes to work, and he's not much of a good bloke. So I got to sneeze. No, it's going okay. Brilliant. That's the worst. I can still feel it, but I'm not sneezing. Oh fuck. But he's like not exactly the best bloke. Like if there's anything that's gonna ruin your son's upbringing, it's you, mate. Oh no,
Oh.
no, 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 not happening. For fuck's sake. Um, but like even my boss now, he's a bit homophobic. He kind of follows the same thing, but I think it's also down to he's Muslim and everything, and they in general aren't very. But at the same time, he's also like incredibly liberal, which is also really weird to me. That he is a Labour supporter, but also homophobic at the same time. But he's not like crazy. I hate gays homophobic. He's more doesn't understand it homophobic, which is why I think it should really be taught in schools because I have zero idea about being gay or anything because it was never taught to us. Um, so I've got it in my nose. It's just dribbling out now rather than actually sneezing. But like I wasn't taught about what being trans is or being gay is or anything. And I reckon if it was actually taught, sure, there'd be a lot more gay people or whatever. But I think it's just people that would stay closeted for their life instead who come out instead of staying in the closet, you know. As I said earlier. But also, this guy I worked with is a massive racist too. Like, I can't remember what the whole discussion was, but he was talking about his neighbor who's like, oh, my neighbor is a proper racist. Yeah, he hates all the Polish. That's the best. That's the best racist gammon accent you're gonna get from me. Um, but he's like, yeah, my neighbor is a proper racist. Like, I'm not racist, but he pulled the I'm not racist but thing, which is a warning.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm about to say something incredibly racist. There it is. There's the and that's making me sneeze again. Oh my fucking god. Oh. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. But like he was saying that they shouldn't allow any immigration at all. There should be no immigration, and
Oh.
everyone should be deported. And he was saying this right to me. At which point I said, "You know where I'm from, right?" At which point, he starts to start. I'm like, because I'm an
Yeah.
immigrant too. He's like, oh no, I don't mean people like you. I'm like, well, what do you mean by immigrants? Do you mean white or just not Polish? Is it because I talk properly and I sound like I'm from the upper class, from high society, or is it because you've actually met me and I'm a human, rather than some disgusting rapist who's gonna steal your children and turn them gay, like they're making them believe that immigrants are. And well, considering how like homophobic Poland is, which is like something like a third of the country is anti-LGBT zones, which sounds fucking crazy to me. Like he's probably got a lot more in common with the Polish beliefs than he thinks. You know.
Yeah.
Um. Wow, that was a fun conversation. You didn't
It's like
sneeze
that
halfway
like
through.
over here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are like I said, the Confederate flag, stuff like that.
Which also makes me laugh, considering Pennsylvania is a northern state, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The Union.
Fucking traitors. And then people who defend the Confederacy, like, oh, it was a war about states' rights. Like, well, states' rights to what? The states' rights to owning slaves.
And how they treated like slaves afterwards and
Yeah,
like the southern awful.
the freed slaves weren't. Yeah,
And people don't think like this country like oh it's all in the past. Not really. A lot of the amount of like just recently I'm pretty sure a black man was shot and killed,
yeah,
murdered, and he was just jogging.
yeah, yeah. No, no, no.
It's
I've
this
seen that.
this
It just
country's just ass
seems so
backwards.
fucking crazy. Yeah.
It's awful.
And then people that defend his murderers, like, at least finally the government's decided, hey, his murderers were wrong. But like the local police or whatever, like
I
tried to cover it up and stuff.
Cops
It's fucking.
honestly kind of suck.
Well, I don't think all cops. It's 100% a few bad apples. Um, but unfortunately, well, actually, it's not even a few bad apples. Like I don't really know about the police in the US because I
The
don't live there. So, but there are lots of. I mean, you don't hear about the ones that aren't good because like the good cops are the ones that aren't racist, aren't homophobic, and are just normal people.
yeah,
I'm not trying to say it is just a few bad apples because I know that that's like
there's just like a
a
lot
bad
of
thing to
corruption over
think.
here.
Yeah,
A lot.
America is 100% a third world country. And that's not just me hating on America, but you see it in the government and how like the people are actually treated. You know,
Like the healthcare. Oh my god, don't even get me started on the healthcare.
like all the countries that claim to be incredibly free and democratic, you know,
Aren't, yeah.
and people's republics are like the least democratic free places there is. Like, you see that in the Democratic People's Republic of Korea or the People's Republic of the Congo and stuff. Um, like places that emphasize freedom and everything are always like the least free, and it's 100% that with America. The only equality you get is if you're a billionaire, But no, like America. Sorry about that. Keep fucking. This whole thing is just getting fucked up every time. That's
No, it's cool.
fine. That's fine. I'm sure I'm fine enough to edit. Like it's already an hour. Been an hour recorded, so it's gonna be fun to edit out and stuff. And we haven't even got onto the second topic yet.
Anime.
Yeah. I don't know if we should just move on.
No,
Like
it's up to you.
we were having a pretty good discussion about this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change my.
God, why America fucking sucks on Memorial Day.
Yeah. Well, what is Memorial Day for what?
Oh my god. I honestly, it's just, isn't it? It's like veterans, like mourning.
Okay.
I love how I have to actually look up Memorial Day.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Federal holiday in the United States for honoring and mourning the military personnel now who have died while serving in the U.S. Army. Okay. Well, what's crazy is like those people who would have fought in World War II and fought and died in World War II would probably be disgusted by what America is like today.
They probably would, yeah.
Like
Definitely.
they'd just come out of the Great Depression, whatever, and it was socialism that kind of kept the country alive and going, and they would have been very pro socialism in general. You know, they'd be disgusted by how the country's turned out.
Yeah, definitely. It's so corrupt.
And that's just sad. I mean, I'm not saying that England's much better. Like the UK
Oh
fucking
yeah.
sucks. Like, we need just a big reset on the world. Can we like just start over? Can Thanos snap, please?
Thanos snap.
Yeah.
Thanos snapped the US out of existence.
Oh yeah, that works. That's fine. But no, it's fucking crazy what's happened. I'm not trying to say America sucks or anything.
I feel like since 2016, everybody's just gotten more hateful.
Yeah, I'm sure the world split into two at that point, and we're living in the worst timeline.
Definitely. This is definitely the worst
But
timeline.
at the same time, we see some crazy shit as well happening in our timeline that makes me think that this is the best timeline too. Like with Elon Musk wanting to clone catgirls and things. Like that
Oh
is
yeah.
definitely the best timeline. But I feel like the alternate timeline already has them. But no, this timeline fucking sucks. I just want to wake up and find out it was all just a dream, you know? Go back to 2015.
2006.
Actually, not fucking 2015. Back to when before Bernie got fucked over by the Democrats.
God. I told my parents if I was gonna be able to vote this year, I was gonna vote for Bernie, and they were
Horrified.
yeah.
I mean, my mum voted for not the Conservatives this year for once, which is good. Like the Conservatives were pretty okay up until 2015, 2016. Like I want my David back. I miss David. You know. But it's fucking crazy the difference in the right wing and the right in the US and the right wing in the UK as well.
Oh my
Actually,
God.
it's not too much different anymore, but in the past. Um, but you know what? I reckon Romney should have won against Obama, and we wouldn't have had Trump. and the US would be much better if Romney won. So thanks, Obama.
Oh yeah, Trump is like
Something.
I don't even know how to describe it.
Um,
My parents are like real hard Trump
uh,
supporters.
Maybe we should steer away from politics. I suppose the
Yeah.
fact that the first episode is about LGBTQ, whatever, um, makes this a very left-leaning already thing.
Definitely left leaning. No, we're
We're
definitely conservative.
we've already discussed politics. Exactly. Fuck the gays.
Yeah. Imagine being gay.
Send the gays back to Africa. Fucking hell. But no, I thought about maybe inviting Corbyn on, but I doubt he would. I could invite my local Labour candidate, but she's called Catherine Atkinson, but I don't know if she'd actually come on. Maybe I should ask her.
Hmm.
But I can't find an email for her. I could only message her on Facebook. But maybe I should just.
Do people actually still use Facebook?
Um, a lot of people in the UK do.
Really?
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. Sorry to burst your bubble. But no, I quite like Facebook. It's fun. I get to watch Russian propaganda.
That's always neat.
Yeah, fucking 5 minute crafts. They tell you to blend eggshells and eat it, and like fucking 5 minute crafts is one hell of a rabbit hole to go down. Like they are made in Russia, I think it is.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
it's, I can't remember what it was. Like there's this quite a good video on it by How to Cook That, the Australian woman on them. But no, I just watch all these random shit on Facebook, like making an epoxy table or whatever. Like fucking Facebook is in love with epoxy resin, making random shit out of that, or making an epoxy resin lamp out of flowers. Like I'm waiting for the making an epoxy resin lamp out of shit and cum. Um, no. Anime was the next topic. Let's talk about
Oh
anime
yeah,
more.
anime. Anime.
Um, anime. Well, I don't
Yes.
really watch too much anime, if I'm honest. Which is what we were talking
I
about before we started.
I used to be pretty into anime.
Fucking weeb. You otaku.
Definitely a fucking weeb. Back in the day, middle school, weeb, definitely. Now I'm more of a like a video game
You
type of
gamer.
person.
Yeah.
Yes, a gamer.
Or I don't even watch very much hentai. Like I've seen two hentai ever, but I do play a lot of hentai games. 100% for the game, not for the anime titties.
I'm definitely the opposite.
No. They're fun.
Hentai, sometimes the plot can be good.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but no, hentai games are fun. 100%. Might start reviewing some hentai games. I don't know how that sounds, but no, I've only watched One Punch Man and Pokemon, and as I said, Full Metal Alchemist when I was like 8 with my brother because he had it on DVD, and also watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure recently, um, but only up until Dio dies for the second time. Spoilers. Oops.
No, definitely. Oh, oh.
Oh. I mean,
Uh-oh.
it's only been out for like a long time anyway. Um, I mean, we get introduced to Dio in the little bit with Jonathan, right? Or is it Joseph?
Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan.
Right. So with Jonathan gets to kill Dio the first time, but he isn't really dead, and that's why we get Stardust Crusaders, yeah,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Joseph and Jotaro. Right. I've only seen up to Jotaro killing Dio for that second time, and after and giving Joseph his blood back or whatever, and then Joseph pretending to be Dio, and that was it. Yeah, that's as far as I got, and I just want to say Joseph was the best Joestar, 100.
Yeah,
percent
yeah, definitely.
I mean, Jotaro is definitely the sexiest, but
Yeah, Jotaro is pretty sexy.
Joseph
I
was the best. I can that's
Joseph's
not too
kind of a
long.
dilf though.
Yeah, I mean, well, more like a gilf at this
Yeah, I keep on forgetting he's
point.
like super old.
Yeah, I mean, back when he just learnt about Harmon, whatever, when we meet him in New York with his black friend. I say black friend, but the pickpocket. When we first meet him, we know Joseph is true Chad.
He is
Like,
definitely an ultra Chad.
he's defending a fucking the black kid from racism, even though he stole from him. Like, that's a Chad move.
Definitely.
Joseph is who you should try and be. Um, but yeah, is it spoilers if it's been out for ages?
Nah, I feel like a lot of people have watched JoJo, maybe.
Spoilers: Jesus dies in the Bible. Sorry. Uh, the Bible is definitely the best anime.
Definitely.
Like, I mean, there needs to be an anime about the Bible.
I feel like there is an anime. It's not like really like I feel like there is an anime involving Jesus.
For I'm sure there are plenty. Um, but I want to see like the life of Jesus in anime.
I it's there's one that I've heard of it. It's called Saint Young Men,
Yeah.
and it's about Jesus and Buddha, and they're roommates, and they're living in an apartment in Tokyo.
I want to see that already because I love the bizarre animes. Like, if anyone can recommend me some very bizarre anime, I will watch
Hmm.
it and I'll give you an anime review at some point. Maybe I should make an anime review. Um, but recommend me bizarre anime, and I'll watch it or review it. Same with hentai games and hentai and stuff. Recommend it to me. I'll write a review about it. But no, what's your favorite anime?
I'm gonna have to actually think about this.
Oh, that's a
Do you
hard
mean
question.
like in general, like what's like the best anime
What
that
is
like
your favorite? Just which one will you rewatch and enjoy every time you see it?
I really liked I really like Serial Experiments Lane.
No idea what that is.
It's like a sci-fi one. It's pretty like abstract, but I've always like liked it. It's really good. The soundtrack's good. Um, I love the art style. It's a good anime. It's one of my like I'd say it's pretty up there.
Hmm. My favorite is One Punch Man. Definitely. Um, I've rewatched it like 3 times. I'm sorry, Kim. I know we were watching it together, but we stopped watching for like 3 years now, so I kind of had to watch it myself. So I'm very sorry, Kim. Please forgive me.
Oh my goodness. You were talking about like hentai games, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so have you ever heard of Fate Stay Night?
No,
I've talked about it in the Discord before.
I haven't.
But it's like a visual novel, but it has like sex scenes in it, and I
Coming.
the sex scenes are like the most awkward things ever to actually read.
Right. Or if I look at my Steam library right now, about a third of it is hentai games. Um, I mean, probably not that many actually. I've only got like 10, and I've got over 100 games. Let me see real quick. Let me see if I can get Steam open, and we can have a look. That there is a reason my profile is private on Steam, because I don't want the random people on CS:GO saying, "Hey, wow, you play all these hentai games. What the fuck's wrong with you?" I mean, I've even got like Q from Honey Pop as my profile picture.
Oh my god, I remember Honey Pop.
Honey Pop is a great game,
Honey
and
Pop
I
was,
can't wait
yeah.
for Honey Pop too. Let's see. Oh wow, I've got um apparently like 263 games on Steam. Though, let's see, Amorous. I've got Amorous. It doesn't quite count as a hentai game. There's one. I don't know. Um, that's not quite a hentai game. I've got Doki Doki Literature Club, so I've never actually played it.
It's pretty good.
I got it, and I'd never played it anyway. So there's two, three, four. I've got these two games called Hentai Nazi and Hentai Nazi Hitler is Back.
What? Oh my god, is that actually... Oh my god.
It's terrible, but it's also amazing. Then there's Honey Pop. Now obviously Honey Pop like kind of kicked off the whole hentai
Yeah.
games on Steam thing. But there's this one like studio called Mature Games. They make lots of different hentai games. But yeah, I guess I've got every single hentai game they've produced. Which
That's pretty impressive.
it should be. It's only like 3 games. No. It's a bit more than 3. It's like 10, maybe 6, 8, 10. But they're all like 2 quid each, so it's not a crazy high number of hentai games, but I've definitely played them more than any other game, and they're the only games that I've completed 100% is hentai games. But at the same time, the majority of the other games I've played don't really have an ending. You
Yeah.
know, things like Hearts of Iron or EU4 and stuff. Wow, this is a great topic, anime and hentai.
Anime, hentai.
Cat girls.
I mean,
When the fuck are my cat girls coming? Elon Musk, hurry up.
yeah, definitely cat girls.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with cat girls. Cat boys.
Cat boys, however, disgusting.
Oh, I gotta go. I'll be back.
Alright. I can go piss. Fuck.
I just got some food.
Oh, that's fine. I got some water. So you were saying before I interrupted you about cat girls, about anime and hentai.
And cat boys.
It was just cat boys. Alright.
Ah.
Are you alright? What you
Oh
got?
no, I was opening up a bag of chips with one hand.
Oh man, that's pretty epic.
Yeah,
What a flex.
definitely.
Trying to think. Like, how the fuck do I become a tramp? Do you know?
I have no idea, man.
Like, maybe I'm just. Same with like being trans and everything. I don't think I could because, like, fucking hell, a big, tall, strong woman can dominate me 100% and crush me with her thighs. Like, you see those videos of Russian women crushing watermelons between their thighs. I want someone to do that with my head. But at the same time, if I'm going to be trans or anything, I want to be a very feminine woman. You know, like around I'm 6'2", which doesn't quite fit my perception.
Holy
of
shit, you're
femininity.
actually really tall.
Thank you, but there are loads of people that are way taller than me.
Maybe I'm just a midget. Maybe I'm just a manlet. That's probably it.
Yeah, you disgust me, you manlet. Go be an
I'm like
incel.
5'2".
Yeah.
Barely.
Women hate me because I'm too small and fat, and it's not my terrible views on women. Um, no, where were we?
You're talking about anime.
Yeah, I mean, Tramp's a kind of anime, right?
Oh yeah.
Also, like, I don't get the whole Tramps being transphobic thing. Like, I'd never call a trans woman a tramp. Like, even if they hadn't transitioned, it was this trans woman, right, who was born male and identifies as female. I know I asked this at the start, but I just want to double check, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like, I'd never call a trans woman a tramp or anything. Like, I'd separate trap from trans gender people completely. You know, trap is a man dressing up as a woman, kind of cross dressing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cross-dressing.
comes under the whole cross dressing thing. Same with drag and things, rather than unless drag can also be a trans thing. I'm really not sure, to be honest. I'm probably the wrong person to be talking about that, but I like if there's a somebody who wants to you know, I'm not sure where I'm going with this. I'm just saying that, like, I would never call a trans woman a tramp,
Yeah.
unless she wanted to be, I guess. Um, but yeah, to me, tramp is not being trans. Well,
I
there's the tie-in of anime and what we were talking about. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
oh nothing. Nothing
Right.
important.
Well, that's fine. You don't have to say anything important on this show.
Just a ramble.
Yeah, we can just ramble. I mean, that's basically what we've been doing this whole time.
Just been rambling about like everything.
Yeah, about homophobia and hentai. You know, the two best topics. Um,
Yes.
uh, do we want to like any more to talk about with anime hentai or anything else you want to talk about before finish off?
Mm, not really, unless you do.
Not particularly.
Hmm.
We can just finish off here. Have it as the end
Okay.
with our song, our music, because I think it's still early enough to have our improvised song. You ready to you ready to sing for us?
Oh my god, I cannot sing.
That's fine. Neither can I. Even though, like, if you listen to Anime Titties, it's terrible. But anyway, it's only gonna have three chords. We're gonna go A, D. No, that was D A. Even D A E. Oh, that was terrible. E. E. There we are. So come on, let's pick a topic.
Polnareff's big fat man boobs.
Okay. Polnareff's big fat man boobs. I don't watch much anime, but I do watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders. I'm not the best when it comes to improv. Um, there's a French man with silver hair and some fat fucking tits. Polnareff has huge tits. I want to milk him. You get to sing here too, you know. It's not just me.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to fucking think of lyrics, and my brain is empty.
Yeah, I get that. I've been like writing too many songs over the past week. Like I'm just stop. I'm dead with writing. I'm gonna redo this other video I had yesterday that I just accidentally deleted like all of it. I spent like 2 hours filming, editing, and everything. It was only like 2 minutes long, and it was beautiful. It was a comedy, and I just deleted it, and I'm really sad. You know what cheer me up though?
What?
Polnarevs, huge,
Big fat titties.
big fat milkers.
Big honkers.
Yeah, big.
Why is his tits so big?
Good genetics. Just got good genetics. And that's what. Plus, I think it's muscle. Plus, French men are women, right?
Definitely. Holy shit, I'm looking at a picture of him right now, and his tits are like half the size of his torso.
Good. You gotta send me a bunch of pictures of Polnareff so that I can edit that onto the editing ending even. Talking about Polnareff titties. This is not the best improv song I've had. Polnareff makes me come. I was gonna follow that up, but I forgot. I just
his titties are
very
huge.
Fun.
They are very fun.
Titties. I want to milk him.
Remember that episode where he turned into a kid?
Oh yeah.
That was fucking weird.
And you got to play with those titties as well. I'm fucking jealous. Oh, but he was carrying around the embryo. Yeah, that was a fucking wacky episode. Spoilers.
We just spoiled the entirety of Stardust Crusaders.
You're right, we did. But like, it's been out for years now, so if you haven't watched it, sucks for you. Anyway, yeah, Polnareff. That so-haired beauty.
I just realized he has a mullet.
So, mullets are cool.
They can be cool. Same with rat tails. Rat tails can sometimes be sexy depending on the person.
Yeah, 100% depends on who it's on. You know, Polnareff rocks his mullet, and it makes him 10 times sexier.
Yeah, the bigger the hair, the sexier you are.
The bigger the hair, the
bigger the dick.
Bigger the dick. That was beautiful.
That was beautiful.
That was people.
It was mostly just me talking about how big his fucking tits are.
That's fine. That's what the song was about. Polnareff's titties.
His tits are very big, though.
Yeah, like you know, obviously don't objectify women, but Polnareff you can objectify him.
Objectify, yes, definitely.
Objectify anime characters. That's fine. That's my thoughts for 2020. Objectify anime women.
I'm looking at his figure right now, and he kind of has he has a really thin waist.
He had surgery to make his tits bigger then.
And that doesn't help his fucking shirt is showing. He's showing his tits off.
He's always got as much cleavage as possible. He basically only covers up the nipples. You know. Fuck.
Some drawings of him make his tits actually super big.
Good. Anyway, whilst we're talking about Stardust Crusaders, I'm still gonna say fuck Iggy. I hate Iggy so much.
No!
He's a piece of shit. I'm glad he fucking dies.
Oh my god, no!
Iggy deserves it, okay?
Oh,
because I fucking hate Iggy. I just hate him. Like Sam from Daybreaker or whatever it's called. Whatever that Netflix show was. Fuck Sam. Sam's a piece of shit. Like the fact that at the end she rejects Josh. Like I understand, like she doesn't owe him anything, and that's a fine message. But I've just watched the whole thing. Like that's bad writing for a TV show. 100%.
Oh my god! I just saw this. Holy fuck! I just saw this image of fucking Oh my
Polnareff.
god.
Show me right now.
Oh my god.
Show me Polnareff's huge milkers.
I cannot. Oh my god.
Show me.
Give me a minute.
Show me. Show me. Show me.
I will. I will show you his. I literally just searched up Polnareff big tits. Why are people so horny for him? I get it, but oh my god.
Because he's beautiful. That's why you're so horny for him. I'm not gay, but Polnareff is Polnareff.
Yeah, his tits are fucking. Oh my god, this image. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready. I'm fucking ready. I'm holding onto my desk ready.
He honestly is such a himbo. It's unbelievable.
I want his earrings too. Like, where can I get Polnareff earrings?
I think a lot of people sell them, like for cosplays and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google right now. How do I spell Polnareff? Polnareff. There it is. Polnareff earrings. Let's see. I can 12 for like $12.95. Official Otaku JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Jean Pierre Polnareff earring cosplay accessory red/silver. Fucking $22.50. I don't know if I should. You know,
Do it.
like, oh my god. Anyway, speaking of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, like, this is gonna sound so wrong suddenly because like I was doing it the other day and it didn't sound right. The whole like that was terrible. I'm not gonna do it. I can't do the intro to Roundabout. Like I missed the fact that Roundabout was like at the end of each show. That was my favorite part. The how it just ends with do 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 do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. There's a 1-star. There's some 1-star reviews. Let me read it. Oh, they suddenly don't exist. So the 1-star review just doesn't exist. That's cringe. Anyway, my favorite. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna go on about like a bunch of JoJo like male characters have big tits.
Maybe that's just because. Maybe men in Japan just have big tits.
Wait until you watch Golden Wind. Oh my god. Wait until you see Abakio.
No, you've got me excited. Now I have to watch more JoJo.
He's goth and he has big titties.
Big titty goth guy.
Yes, big titty goth BF.
Man, that reminds me. Like 3 years ago, or whatever, I tweeted out saying I need a big titty goth GF, and some random SoundCloud rapper retweeted that. Like about 2 minutes after I posted it, it wasn't following me or anything. It just seemed weird. But that's that. His music wasn't the best. I'm sorry, man. If you're out there, I mean, I can't really say much. My music is awful too. Anyway, we're gonna end on the song, so I guess that's it for today. This is gonna be fun to edit.
It's fun to edit.
Yeah, it's fucking an hour and a half.
Oh Jesus.
Hour and 40 minutes. So I've got to watch the hour and 40 minutes to cut. So that's like 2 hours to start.
Yikes.
I don't spend all day tomorrow doing this. It's fine. Can you like send me a picture to use for you? It doesn't have to be a picture of yourself. Just because what I was gonna do is like I was gonna like steal the set of Jimmy Fallon and like edit myself into his spot, and then the guest into the guest seat. And you know, like the Canadians on South Park, how they talk.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be
I'll find an
looking like
image
that.
for sure.
All right.
How big does it have to be?
It can be preferably the bigger the better, because that would be easier to make.
Okay,
Right.
I'll use the person in my profile,
Yeah,
but like a better image.
that works. It's fine. I'm gonna get myself dressed up in a suit tomorrow and get my mum to take a picture on a neutral background and use that. Anyway, well that's it for today. I'll see.
That was fun. That was
Yeah,
fun. I
that's
like
good.
that.
Thank you for coming on. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Pleasure was mine.
Yeah.
uh,
Well, ha ha. Okay. See y'all whenever. I don't know how long this is gonna end up being. Ciao ciao.
yep, bye.